Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. We are on week 3 of quarantine here in San Diego. So I wanted to come on and make a quick little video to show you 5 of my favorite cooking hacks, and it will help you get food on the table, like I said, much more quickly and clean up easier for you and your family during this time where we're staying at home and we're having to cook more. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mishawna Romero. I'm a hairstylist in San Diego, California. And like I said, besides being a hairdresser, I love to cook. Real quick, the 5 hacks are: I use plastic cutting boards versus wood. I use scissors instead of knives to cut with. I use coffee filters as liners, and I use right here, this little guy, I use a French fry cutter to cut vegetables quickly. And the 5th hack is I like to use a broom and dustpan little trick. You're probably saying, say what? I've heard all those things before. Well, hopefully, I'm not a master chef. I'm just a mom trying to get dinner for my family on the table quicker. But hopefully with these little hacks, you'll be able to see and learn a couple neat tricks that you might not have seen before. Let's get right into it. This is a French fry cutter, and I put this, I'll put the link below. You're just going to take a potato. Tonight, I'm going to make mashed potatoes for dinner. So you just take your potato and you're going to cut it up into chunks first. I'm going to just breeze right through this, and you're just going to put those chunks in the caddy. There's a neat little caddy where the potato goes in, and then you push him right on out. And can you see right here? There's like a cutting area. Okay, there's another separate one that you can put in to cut a little bit more fine. So you get all of these guys onto the plastic cutting board, which is one of my other neat hack tools. So this is number 1 hack. Use a French fry cutter to cut vegetables quickly versus a knife and taking forever, okay? I'm not a professional cook, so I'm super slow at knives. Oh, really quick. You guys didn't see me, but before I started this video, I did wash my hands, but since we're in the coronavirus situation, I'm gonna do it again. You can never be too sure. So we're supposed to do this for 20 seconds, and I've been doing it for 20 seconds. Don't want to let that water waste. I got in trouble on one of my other videos from one of my readers saying I left the water on, so we're not going to do that today. All right, nice and clean hands. Now, when I cook, I haul ass in the kitchen. Sorry for the cuss word, but that's what I do. I haul ass. I can't be bothered with staying in the kitchen all day. I've got other things to worry about. So that's what these hacks are for, to help you guys get dinner on the table much more quickly. So now I've got all those potatoes that I used my French fry cutter for. I'm going to walk them over here. I'm going to not trip on my microphone cord. Let me turn. And I'm going to put them right into the bowl. Do you see how I taco it up like that? It's really nice and mess-free because you can just taco the cutting board versus taking this big giant guy over here and you're trying to put it into the pan and it's creating a mess, and it's just one more step that you have to do when you're really tired and you want to get to the bedroom and watch your shows. So that's why I like to use the French fry cutter and the flexible cutting boards versus a wood cutting board. Now, if you have kids, they can help out too in the kitchen. Have them grab their little stool, bring them up to the counter, and you've got a little tiny cutting board. And my son has his own pair of scissors, so kids can help out in the kitchen too. My son likes to help me cut off the little stems of the spinach leaves. He's so cute. All right, let's see here. Oh, the scissor trick, what I was just saying, kind of leads me into hack number 3, or hacking tool number 3, and that is I like to use scissors to cook with versus knives. And the reason for that is you can get food into the pan a lot more quickly versus taking that knife and taking forever to cut. Like I said, I'm repeating myself a little bit. I'm just not fast with a knife, and I don't want to cut myself. So let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and use that same one. It's pretty clean, and I'm going to show you what I do. We're going to do a waffle, we're going to do a pretend piece of meat, and we're going to do some kale. So let me grab a waffle from the fridge. And while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the kale. I'm going to put the waffle into the toaster. Back it up here so I don't trip on my microphone. And I'll just toast that little waffle. let him go while I show you the kale. So you've got your kale. I use kale almost every day to make a green drink. I make a green drink in a baby bullet. I'll make that video at a later date, but you're just going to use the scissors to cut that kale directly into the blender. No muss, no fuss. Super easy with scissors. See how I did that? Now remember, your scissors, they don't have to be, you know, fancy kitchen scissors. This is a fancy pair that I have, and I put the link below to purchase these guys. I think they're only like 16 on Amazon. So, but you can use, I converted these guys, were just office scissors that I found, and I just turned them into kitchen scissors. I put them in the dishwasher to disinfect them, and they were good to go. And don't judge. You guys, can you see that? Let me walk a little bit closer. I'm one of these people who uses things till they absolutely fall apart. I'm all about the environment and earth, and I'm going to use these till they fall apart. So don't judge. So I've got my 3 kitchen scissors and I'm ready to go. That was hack number 3. Hack number 4. Let me just pause for a minute. If you guys have a hack to share, go ahead and put it in the comments and I'll feature you on one of my posts. I like to hang out on Instagram and on Facebook. Mostly on my Facebook page, I'm at Mishawna Romero Hairstylist. Instagram, I'm at Mishawna.Romero. So there's where I like to hang out. And if you put your hack in the comments below, I'll go ahead and share it on my next hack post. So let's continue. Oh, we were going to talk about meat using the scissors. So I'm going to grab a pan out of the stove. Yes, we live in a condo, so we don't have a lot of space, so I keep my pans in the oven for storage. And you can grab a big pan if you have a large family. I just grabbed a small pan right here. Pretend that I've got a piece of chicken, like a chicken breast. I'm going to use my long scissors, and I'm just going to go ahead and make vertical cuts, being very careful. And you're going to just cut that chicken right into the pan with the oil. Once you're done, take that over to the stove and put it on the stove, turn on the heat, and you're ready to go. And you have that chicken cut much, much quicker. Now, I heard the waffles done, so let's go ahead and grab that waffle and a plate. And I'll show you this trick. Hopefully you mamas and daddies out there are gonna like this trick. You can also take a pancake and, you know, make a big pancake that you've saved from the night before. Yes, I do that. Stick it in the toaster, bring it out. You're gonna butter it up. A little bit of butter on there. And then take your long scissors and you're gonna cut that waffle into vertical pieces. And then you're just gonna grab them all and you're going to cut them right into the pan. Let me go ahead and clean these little kale specks out of the way. I know on the video it's probably looking really funny on the counter, so let's clean those up. Right into the trash over there. So you've got your waffle all cut up with the scissors, and you've got your syrup. And there you go. Super quick, super easy. Your little boys and your little girls can have, or yourself can have waffles, nice, quick and easy, using the scissors trick. I have a girlfriend, she is a principal of a middle school. She's one of my best friends, and she absolutely was protesting to use scissors to cut with. But because, you know, she thinks it's, I don't know, she thinks it's fun, like just funny and weird and rudimentary, and it is. But she uses it all the time because she has twin 7-year-olds, and she has to make a lot of food, and it works quickly to get food on the table. So let me set that aside. Alrighty, you guys. So if you like my video, I'm going to keep on going. I've got one more hack to show you, and if you like my video, actually, I think I have 2 more hacks. Go ahead and share it with a friend. All right, let's go into my last hack. No, this is hack number 3. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little confused. Hack number 3 is coffee filters. I buy coffee filters, let me close that, by the hundreds. And now that we're in quarantine and we're home more and we're cooking a lot more, which means a lot more dishes, you want cleanup to be really easy. I like to use these guys as liners inside of my son's little snack bowl. Put it in there. You can stick strawberries, goldfish, you can stick a hot dog in there, you can stick a chicken wrap in there, anything. And when he's done eating, you just throw that guy away. This guy goes into the cupboard or into the dishwasher, and there you have it. Those coffee filters you use as liners on your plates to make cleanup quicker. Now, obviously, you're not going to use this on something messy like spaghetti. You just have to use a paper plate, or you just use a regular plate. But these guys will make less mess in the landfill than using paper plates. And I'm not bashing on paper plates. I'm definitely using those during this quarantine situation. But these are a nice little alternative. All right. Second reason I like to use those coffee filters is we have our lovely kale here. I took out earlier. Let me show you. Take him out of the bag. I have our lovely kale here. Love this stuff. Now, we're all buying in bulk, right? Because we're here at the house and we don't want to go out and about and catch this bad bug. So we're buying more in bulk, and you can buy in bulk on certain vegetables. And what you're going to do with the coffee filter is you're going to take one and sort of taco him around, little blanket taco blanket, and you're going to put him around your vegetables. It works on any old vegetables. And then you're going to put this right back into the plastic bag. Excuse me. And you're going to take that bag and you're going to put it in the fridge. And what happens is those vegetables will last 3 times or 4 times as long as normal. You know, there's no slime, there's no wetness. The coffee filter soaks up that extra moisture so they last longer. You guys, it's crazy. I have sometimes I'll use an onion and I just cut off the little edge of it, and it's been in there for 6 weeks, still going strong. So those coffee filters are a great way to save on your food bill and keep your vegetables from being slimy. Okay, our last hack is the broom and dustpan hack. And you're probably saying, say what? But let me show you. Super cool. So over here, I have got a paintbrush. I go to the Home Depot. When this one wears out, I just go to Home Depot and I get a new one. I'm going to use this guy as a mini broom on my countertop to clean up. Let me show you. I'm going to get rid of this one. Actually, let's just set him to the side because I'm going to need to use him. So I've got my flour canister out here. I've been cooking a lot more because I've been indoors a lot more. So let's pretend I love cooking homemade pizza. Maybe I'll do a video on that for you. You have this giant flour mess because you and your kids made, I don't know, made cookies, made pizza, something. You've got this giant mess on the counter and it's flour, and you don't want to take a wet rag and put it right into it because it's only going to make that mess bigger. Check it out. You're going to use a flexible cutting board and you're going to go real quick. And you're just going to sweep up that flour. Isn't that neat? Does anybody else do that? Put in the comments below if you do that. I don't know. I feel like I taught it to myself. I'm sure somebody else did it. Please, Mishawna. But here we go. Super easy cleanup. And then you can follow it with a wet rag with warm soapy water and a little bit of bleach to disinfect your counters. And you're going to put that right into the trash, and there you have it. So I like to use those plastic cutting boards and a paintbrush as a mini dustpan and broom. And sometimes you have a small mess to clean up. Let me show you. So I would just use a small one. Like this morning, excuse me, I'm getting dry mouth from talking. I was making my coffee, and of course I was half asleep, so I just accidentally spilled coffee grounds on the counter, and usually that is like a giant roadblock and not a nice start to your day. But I don't panic because I've been doing this for years. You're just going to take a tiny little mini cutting board and you're just going to sweep those crumbs or those coffee grounds right into the cutting board. An easy cleanup. Nothing is on the floor. Sometimes when I get in a real rush, let's go back and pretend we had a bunch of flour on the counter. I'll take the actual trash can, put it right on up, get whatever I need to clean up right into that trash can, put the trash can back, and then follow it up with some soap and a rag with bleach anywhere that trash can touched. So that's a way that you can clean up quickly. Okay, you guys, so let's go through the 5 hacks. And yeah, let's go through them. Here we go. You have plastic versus wood cutting board. You have scissors to cut with over knives versus knives. You have coffee filters. putting it right in the middle because I was going to try to forget it. You have the French fry cutter. And then fifth, you have a mini cutting board and a dustpan that you can use to clean up your countertops. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me everywhere. I'm at Mishawna Romero, Hairstylist. Hugs from me to you. We're all in this quarantine situation together. Stay safe, you guys. Bye.